Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Ishmael from Conjured Realm. In today's video, I wanted to come back and start you guys off with a little bit of something that you guys have been wanting to know from me, or at least the clients who I've been interacting with recently have been asking me all the time. And it's, how do you stay in the wish fulfilled? How do you maintain your mind frame to stay in the favorable outcome or the favorable desire that you are trying to manifest? Before I even get started, I just want to preface by saying that it all just came down to discipline. Now, how did I train myself to become disciplined is, I guess, what you guys want to know. So I am a very big fan of when something in the 3D is occurring, I like to ask myself questions, either out loud or sometimes I'll do it in my head, but most of the time I'll do it out loud. And if a situation is occurring in the 3D that is negative or unfavorable, or it's making me feel some kind of way that's not positive, I stop and I ask myself, is the version of me who has this specific thing all sorted out feeling negative, feeling like, why is this happening to me? Why is nothing going right in my world? And the answer to that is almost always no, because it's already been figured out. The version of me who has this all figured out is relaxed, is chilled, is not worried about how this is gonna fix itself, because I'm already in the state of the person who has it all done, figured out, and it's almost like I'm looking back as a reflection to moments before it all went well for me. And I find this so funny because it's not like you guys don't know that this is what you should be doing, because when I speak to you guys through like Zoom calls or emails, you guys tell me exactly what you're doing, and a lot of it, what you're doing, is correct. So it's not like you don't know. I just feel like people get tripped over the fact that sometimes manifestation seems like something you do when you're home, but then when you interact with the outside world, it's like something that you don't do. Or maybe you think that it only works when I'm by myself, or it only works when... No, none of that. So manifestation is always working everywhere you go, whether you're home, whether you're outside, whether you're in school, whether you're at the hospital, whether you're at the dealership. Manifesting is always working constantly. You can't turn it off. You cannot shut it off. I want you to take every situation or opportunity that something negative happens to stop and ask, whether out loud or in your head, the questions that will basically soothe you to becoming the version of you that has this all figured out, has the money, has the car, has the house, has the thing that you're trying to manifest. And through experience and repetition of constantly always using this method, talking to myself through these situations, my brain started to pick up naturally that, yeah, this is no big deal. This circumstance is just that, a circumstance. It'll pass, and it's not permanent, because the version of me that has this already figured out is like chill, is relaxed, is not worried about this. And I can go about my day and not have to think about this negative situation because it doesn't affect me. I already got my desire. Something else I'm a very big fan of, and this is like a states thing. I'm someone that likes to affirm, but I also like to fall into the state, as I said in previous videos. I know people have a very big mixed opinion when it comes to people doing both, but whatever works for me is what works for me. Whatever works for you works for you. But I'm also a very big fan of falling into the state. So typically what that means is, say I'm affirming for something to happen, or I'm affirming for let's say money, and it's like a big amount, like $10,000 to $20,000. For me, state is as easy as, if I'm affirming for the money and immediately I go, okay, I have it, I immediately just stop affirming. If I start affirming for this money, I'm so happy I have this money, money just flows to me easily, I have $20,000 in my bank account that just got deposited very effortlessly. And after 3 affirmations, I don't want to affirm anymore, because I just said to myself, well, I have it. Then I just completely stop. And this works for me so well. It kind of just halts everything in place and stops me from spiraling, because if I already have my desire, then why am I spiraling? If I already have my phone, why am I spiraling? If I already have my house, why am I spiraling? If I already have insert whatever it is your desire is, why are you spiraling? And typically that in and of itself is enough for me to stop feeling like yucky, kind of, when the 3D shows me unfavorable things. And above everything else, it's just practice. Honestly, it's honestly just practice. You just have to be persistent. You have to stop halting the process when something unfavorable happens, because then you get discouraged and you stop manifesting, and then you forget all the things that you learned. But if you just keep going, even when things seem unfavorable, even when things seem like they're not moving, when you don't see evidence, when the SP is not texting you, I need you to know that things are still moving in the background. And so even that fact has helped me a ton in situations where I thought that my senses, because my senses weren't seeing evidence that things weren't happening. No, it's this whole process for me, my journey, is a constant reminder. You have to be there for yourself to constantly remind yourself. And there's nothing wrong with using these videos to supplement that, but you're with yourself all day. There are times when you can't pull out a video and watch it because, I don't know, this situation that you're in doesn't call for it. Like, let's say you're at a party. I mean, I guess you can watch a video at a party, but you know what I mean. You're gonna be with yourself most of the time. So why not just take the time to comfort and soothe yourself and be consistent in doing that, so that when situations do occur in the future, you don't have to rely on things outside of you, because everything is all happening through you, on you. So those are a few of the tips that I have when it comes to just persisting in a favorable story or falling into a state. If you guys have any other questions, please leave them down below. I'm still doing one-on-one coaching, by the way. If you guys are interested, contact me at conjuredrealm@gmail.com. Give this video a like if you like this video. Hit the bell notification icon so you're notified every time I post a new video. All right, guys, happy manifesting.